Can you hear me okay? Or is it too loud? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, oh. Okay. Because right now it sounds like I'm talking away from the mic and it's okay, but if let's put it this way. If I speak, it goes into the red. So just let me know if I need to lower the mic. So the way this works is there is dailies, and we are doing the sprint series. What was that? Hold on. Disable voice.
Radio check. Potter, radio check.
There we go. Was that loud for you? It's gonna be pretty loud. You might want to lower the volume a little bit. So we have, right now it's 4:45 p.m. here. So 5:15 is the next one. It's 21 degrees Celsius, 0 cloud cover, 0 rain probability, weather variability is 20%. So we'll match that here in our single. So custom, cloud cover 0. What was it? 21 degrees. And then we'll match. So it's the same as 8 p.m. Okay. You could try the Twitch one. Hold on, let me link you to Twitch. Maybe Twitch is better for you. So I'm multi-streaming currently. So you might want to try the Twitch one if it's if you're losing connection. I'm gonna double check something. Yeah, so it's all right. The settings looks to be fine. Okay, so 5:15. We'll sign up for this one. We need to remember 12683. Let me know if it works. Anyway, let's jump into the session. Get some basic setup changes. Yes, I am back. A little bit at the very least. A little bit. Still haven't gotten my pedals yet, but I should be getting I should be getting an email to confirm my pre-order pretty soon. In the coming days, probably. Okay, 45 liters. I don't really like this track, but we'll do our best. We'll get the tire pressures.
The track temp is 20. The air temp is 20 Celsius. Your brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them. Cold tyres all round.
We'll get the tire temps in the right window. Tire pressures in the right window, and then we'll... I do remember somewhat. Oh shit, the understeer. Oh. Going wide, and then going back inside, and then boom, on brake. Not quite that much, but... Be sure not to brake until you start the turn. It will add more friction. You will slow down faster. What? I don't know whether to take you seriously or not, but it sounds kind of weird. Be sure not... Whoa, I'm staring at the chat too much. I'm trying to wrap my head around that. Be sure not to brake until you start to turn. What the heck? Oh shit, I forgot my braking point for the last run. Come on. The understeer is a bit too much there. Might have to adjust that a little bit. And then a brake about here. And then I think second gear is better for this. There we go. Brake uphill. And then here it's like you brake somewhere about here. Try not to cut the track too much. This last part is what I hate. The other part is quite nice, but here I just lose where I am on the track. There we go. There we go. I'm might need to watch a
Last
track.
lap was a 133.10. The brake temps look good.
Oh, come on, stop talking over me, crew chief. I'm starting to remember now. Brake about here. And then... Oh, no. Wrong gear. Too much wheel spin. Wrong gear again. Trying to remember where to brake on this. Well,
Tire temperatures are good.
that last corner took me so long to even get remotely correct.
That lap was a 133.87. Sector 3 time is fast.
A bit off track there.
Sector 1 time's okay.
I need to be wider to the left to be able to brake and then get a better line through the next corner. Second, I think second is the only way to get this car around that. And I broke too late. Lost pretty much all of it. Welcome to the stream, everyone.
Sector 2 time is okay.
I don't know why Sector 2 time will be okay, but okay. Let's go. Gained half a second only on that. A little bit too tight, maybe.
You've just done a 132.48. That's your best lap in this session.
Just a reminder to those watching, I don't like this track. It's not one of my better tracks at all. But I am trying here.
Sector 1 is quick.
It'll be okay. Oh! Again, wheel spin. Jesus. Like, I know theoretically where to brake and everything. I just can't do it consistently. It's really annoying. John did an endurance race around here, and I was his spotter / race engineer. It was quite fun, actually. So I have seen a very good driver in action around this track. Just can't replicate it myself. I am dropping.
You've just done a 131.72. That's your quickest lap.
Maybe I should just not touch the throttle until I get the point, the car pointed the right direction. That way I won't be understeering. There we go. A little bit better on the throttle out of that corner. It makes such a difference, these little tiny details. You can cut quite a bit out of that corner. Maybe not quite that much, but lost a bit of time there because of the grass. Yeah, so either first or at the end of that building.
Sector 2 time is quick.
The end of that building is probably the best braking point to have because the sign on the right can be destroyed by other cars. Oh, are you coming back to ACC, my man? Are you coming back? I want you to come back, man. It's time for you to ditch iRacing and come back to ACC.
That was 1:31.60. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
Too bad to hear that, man, because ACC is the best when it comes to GT3s. Especially after the 1.8 update. You've been doing a lot of IndyCar, haven't you? Or like ovals, right?
Sector 2 time is good.
A little bit cheeky across there.
That was 1:31.89. You're now 0.29, slower than your best.
Need to keep an eye on the time here. Just gonna check. Guess we got about 10 more minutes before this race starts. Ah, nice. I hope you get it. Yeah, so we have. I'm just gonna set a timer. We have about 10 minutes until the qualifying starts for the session. So yeah, let's see. Let's go back into the garage. We'll check the. Yeah, so we were improving and then we were kind of like not improving anymore. So I figured we'll adjust this. So let's do 26.4. That should give us 27.7. And this should be 26.9. And this should be interesting. Is it? Oh, it's that cold. Yeah. Okay. 26.9. So 27. And then 7. So 27.2. We'll need to go back out and just check this. So 26.5. So 25.6. 26.8. Yeah, so we're just gonna go back out and just double check that this is these tire pressures are good. Let's have a go.
His exit's clear. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat into them.
Yeah, so I removed. I can't afford iRacing anymore, so I'm not using iRacing anyway. So for me, it makes no sense to continue paying for it, and I uninstalled it yesterday because I had no room on my hard drive anymore. So no more iRacing for me, even dabbling. I might do some GT4 stuff. It would be fun to do some GT4 racing, just for something different. That's the only thing I'm missing. Like, when you get tired of GT3, there's no like
Sector 2 is 0.6 off your best.
alternative. There's no alternative. If you don't count the GT4, but the GT4s are not really, they don't seem popular at all, so kind of like there's no, it's hard to find a GT4 league or something like that. So. For now I'm going to focus on LFM GT3 racing, try to improve a little bit. And I will improve a lot. Whoopsie daisy. I will improve a lot more.
Alright, Marcus, we need to watch these track limits.
Yeah, I know, Jim. Shut up. I will improve a lot more once I have my new pedal set. So. So week 11 season 5 from LFM started today, so next week is Laguna Seca, and then we have season 6.
Your tyre temps are all good.
And season 6 is where I'm gonna like really go all in hardcore, practice every day, do a couple of races every day kind of thing. Oh, jeez. I really try to improve. Hopefully by then I will have my new pedal set. I actually coached Dave Academy, SimGrid and LFM have joined together. So the daily SimGrid stuff is now part of LFM, and the major like big event stuff is hosted by SimGrid. So they're kind of like joined together for the community's good kind of thing, which is really nice.
Sector 2 is 0.28 off your best.
So the tire pressures are within window. I just wonder why we're not improving all that much. Or I'm not improving all that much. I'm losing time everywhere. Might watch a video guide real quick before we go in.
Your lap time was 1:32.31. That puts you 0.7 off your best.
There we go. a little bit early on the shifts. I might have to think a little bit more about that.
Sector 1 is 2/10 off your best.
The rev limiter on this is kind of strange on this car because it tops out at 7,000 RPM, but the red lights start showing already way too early. So if you shift when the red light comes on, you lose so much time. But I have this bad habit of just shifting when I see
Sector 2 time is good.
Maybe I brake a little bit too early for that corner, since I'll lose so much time there.
Your lap time was at 1:32.27. Sector 3 is 0.6, slower than your best.
There we go. About a 10th gained. Come on. And then here.
Sector 1 time is good.
I would rather have the car roll over that inner curve, but I understeer massively through there. I'm gonna need to watch a video guide on this to see where I can improve. I installed Motec yesterday as well, so I'm gonna get Motec data from this race. Less lag on YouTube? Okay, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's lagging at all for you, I'm sorry. John, do you have any issues with my stream?
That lap time was 1:32.34. Sector 3 is a second off your best. Watch your speed limit in the pits.
Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, so I'm multi-streaming to YouTube and Twitch, so that's why. Maybe I should put in like a little chat box showing the chat. Oh, timing. So we're gonna fix actually these are all pretty good. These are pretty good within the window. We're just gonna save this. CDA3 race, was it race 1 I believe? Yeah, race 1. Air 19, track 19. There we go. We're gonna hop out of this. Ah, welcome to YouTube. Okay. There we go. But yeah, I'm still gonna put up, where is it? Where is it? Is there a, like a, add media, window cap? Maybe window capture is the one to go. Let's see, so, chat. Let's put a bit of a chat. Restream chat. Boom, that was large, very large. Oh, okay, so it's not readable. Shit. Is it? Is it readable? Like, if I would put it like this, it's too small, right? Let me check myself. Okay. I'm getting an error message when I try to check downstream. Nice. Oh well. I will remove that then, because I can't see whether it's readable or not. I don't think it's readable, so we're just gonna hide that for now. And whoops, wrong button. Got Motec. Oh yeah, so we're gonna hop over to LFM. Where is... There we go. So we are in... Oh, it already started. It already 12683. 12683. Boom. Boom. And we are probably split 2, aren't we? Yep, we're split 2.
Checker flags out. P1.
Oh, I'm P1. Nice, Jim. Jeez. Thanks for letting me know that I'm in P1 when I literally just joined. That is brilliant. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Alright, qualifying. Now we're gonna do it John Vaughter style. But we're just not gonna qualify, we're just gonna sit and just start from the back and just stroll past people pretty much as they spin off the track. It's the ultimate strategy. Remember, John, when you were doing the endurance race and you mistakenly didn't press drive and then you were still going like top 10, I believe? You still passed like more than half the field from starting from the pits. Absolutely crazy. Let's check out one of the others. Let's check out a Porsche. Oh, the Porsche is off. Nice. Let's check out the Nissan. There's a whole lot of Porsche. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Porsche. 2 Audis, 1 Bentley, 1 Mercedes, 2 Bentleys. We have 1, 2, 3 McLarens, and we have a whooping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, Marcus,
BMWs.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Yep, that's what happens. Okay, here we go. Porsche. Axmann. That sounds very German. This is probably a German dude. Axmann. Whoa! The oversteer. Alright, what? Who do we have here? So this guy is ranked number 1. So let's check him out. Oh, someone's off. And we have 127.4 and a 128.5, 128.6, 130.6, 120, 129 something, 131.5, 131.5. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out. Because I think that I can get a pretty good... I think I can get a pretty good position. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. Let's get going. There's a ton of cars coming though. Jeez. That is not going to be fun. The pit exit on this track is absolutely horrifying.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching. Okay, Marcus, we've got 7 minutes to do the business. Blue flag. Incident in Sector 2. Yellow flag. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them. Sector 2 is green. Your tyres are cold. Watch out.
Okay. Let's do this.
On your left. Clear left.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
Alright, here we go. This is it. Broke a little bit too late. Shit. Yeah, okay, so this is just gonna be another lap. This lap is gonna be absolute shite. Fuck's sake.
Sector 1 is 1.4, off the pace.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those extra warm-up laps.
Okay, Marcus, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Yellow flag. Green flag, all clear.
Because we have another... We have fuel for another few.
Sector 2 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
We're not terrible. We're just gonna need to do a better job just coming up here.
B21, brake temperatures look good.
Yeah, so we made up like almost a second just on that. That wasn't even perfect, so.
Tyre temps are looking good.
Car right. Clear right.
He's in the way.
Right side. Clear right.
I was being very nice. Sacrificing my lap. Fucking McLaren.
22nd place. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. Yellow flag. Green flag.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
B16, green flag, sector 2.
Much better line through there. Come on. Let's go. But I was still losing time, so I'm
Very little fuel left.
Oh,
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, incident clear.
oh. Bye bye, McLaren.
Yellow flag. Incident clear, green flag.
Oh well, I lost so much time there. Whatever. Let's just go back to pits. We'll just practice the pit entry here. Not that we actually need to, because there's no pit stops.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Just because why not? So where's the pit entry? It's not over there. Penetrate is...
Yellow flag, green flag, sector 1. Look out for the pit speed limit.
There we go. Okay. This is probably going to go absolute shite. Let's just lower the
That's the end of the session.
expectations.
17th place.
Let's just lower the expectations beforehand. So any even finishing the race is a positive.
P17, 25 minutes.
We're smack in the middle part of the rear part of the midfield. There's 25 cars.
The track temp is 20. The air temp is 20 Celsius.
I think we have everything in order. We don't really need 50 liters of fuel. I am going to need to switch the steer ratio. But I want to do that. I want to do that in a practice session. Okay, it's time.
We need to follow car number 25 in the right column. Go, go, go.
On your left. Hold your line.
Here we go. Now it's about surviving.
Still there. Clear left, far left. Hold your line. You're in the middle. Clear right. 3 wide. You're in the middle.
Oh, no, no, no,
right.
no!
Left
Fuck's
side.
sake! Go away!
There.
Go away! No!
Clear
Oh,
all
you
round.
fucking idiot! I swear!
Yellow flag.
Oh
Green
my
flag, you're
god!
clear.
Yeah, I can't steer Look, the steering is all broken.
You've got quite a lot of aero damage. You might need to come in and get it fixed. Okay, Marcus, decent start. We can build something from here.
Decent start, yeah, okay. Well, fuck. That was quick. Well, that was that. Yep. Well. Yeah, let's have a look at the replay. Honestly, like, I was doing pretty good and then not so much. Alright, let's see if we can see when it goes wrong. Okay, so there. So this is right. This is the start, and here is when it goes green. And I brake way early to give the space to the Audi in front, and then he brakes to avoid all the carnage, and then he taps me, and then they come back, and he stayed on the outside of me the whole time, and then boom, and then he sent me flying. You fucking idiot. Seriously. No peripheral vision whatsoever. No, you know, awareness of the surroundings. That is a report. Definitely, that's a report. No doubt. Let's see, who was that anyway? Let's check again. So let's pause that and change the camera. Who was the McLaren? That was Zenner. I'm gonna write this down. Jake, I don't know who you are, but you see clearly here that he's turning into me. I have my line on the outside. And he turns into me and sends me spinning. So let's check here. Well, I guess we'll have to wait. What is the next one? 24:30. Thirty 30% cloud cover, 24 degrees. When he straight up steer into me on the opening lap, sending me spinning, yeah, I can call him an idiot for that. It was pretty clear on the replay that he was, so I don't really care what you think, to be honest. So we can do this, and then take off 5. Take off 5.
The track temp is 20. The air temp is 20 Celsius.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be good. I stayed on the right side of the track, gave him plenty of space.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. We've got cold brakes all round, so be careful.
I don't need to show
Cold
you
tires
anything.
all round. That lap was a 1:31.88. Your tyre temps are all fine. Track limits, keep it within the lines. are okay.
Too late.
Sector 2 time is quick. That was a 131.70. Sector 3 time is quick. Sector 1 time is good. Sector 2 is 0.40, up your best. That lap time was 131.34. Sector 3 time's okay.
Oh, fuck's sake. A bit low on the rear. Oh, not pretty good. 24, 25. 25. And 24. Let's see the time. So we have 25 more minutes. Let's watch the track guide.
And again, and here we are at Donington in the new British DLC for ACC, coming out that final corner, nothing too special there. Looking to the first corner now, we can go a little bit over the line on the left, and we're going to look towards that pit exit lane, and we're going to brake about halfway in that, maybe a tiny bit on the early side. Now for this first corner, you do want to brake late, and you want to have a late apex because you don't want to cross over the curb and go into the grass, because if you come back over the curb again, then the car will bounce around and you have a bad exit. But you do want to go deep into this corner, have late apex, use all the curb, and use all the track onto the AstroTurf on the left. Again, don't go onto the dirt because that'll give you a slower exit. Now we've got a little bit of time to prepare for the fast right-hander which is coming up. That'll be the next braking zone. On the left-hander here, keep it all the way to the left, giving us a nice line for the next corner. Braking in a straight line, we'll be braking just a touch before that board on the right, which is our braking reference. Using all the track again, almost all the way up to the curb on the left, then back to the right, using almost all of the AstroTurf on the right. But we don't want to go all the way up to the poles because it gets a bit bumpy there, and we'll have a similar issue as before with the bouncing around. We don't want that. Use all the exit road as well. You can possibly use a little bit of the dirt if you have to. I'd say keep it on the grippy stuff, that's best. All the way to the right, giving us a nice line for this left turn. We're going to give ourselves a nice straight braking zone here, braking a little bit after the braking board, or braking marker on the right, which is that board. You want to brake deep into this corner now, have another late apex. I mess it up here. I actually cut over the curb going onto the grass. This is what you really want to avoid, specifically on this corner, because it's a real problem. When you come back over the curb again, you'll get flicked up. I luckily get away with it here somehow, but I'd say brake a tiny bit later than I did here, have a later apex, use all the curb, don't go over the curb because it gets a bit bumpy. Over here, don't go too wide onto the AstroTurf because I noticed the rear gets a bit loose and it's easy to spin there if you go too wide. This corner doesn't have any strong reference points for braking, unfortunately, but if the track's rubbered in, there's a bit of rubber on the track you can use, and then there's actually an orange mark on the fence which you can also use as a reference point. And if you get look a little bit closer, there's a patch of rubber on the curb right there, which is exactly along the braking point that I use, and I think if the track's rubbered in, you could probably use that, but overall, not very many strong reference points. For this corner, you can cut a lot of this curb, go mostly over the AstroTurf. You could possibly use just a tiny bit more than it, but again, we might have a similar issue with the bouncing around. Here, this corner reminds me a little bit of the final corner of Monza. If you're carrying enough speed, you can use all the track. If you have the grip, take a narrower line. It just depends on how you've taken the corner at that time. And here we go, coming up to the chicane. This corner you have to be extremely precise on. Going to brake just as the track starts going downhill after this board on the right, actually about halfway between these two boards. And now you want to keep this chicane as straight as possible. You can't touch that, you can't hit that black tire thing there. You can possibly just skim it very lightly, but I'd say, yeah, try avoid that at all costs. And then on the exit, you can cut a lot of this. You can go almost touch the sand without getting an invalidation. Cut as much of that as you can, straighten it up. And here we go to the final two corners. Kind of basic corners, but they're very, very vital for lap time. Brake a little bit after this board on the left, and then we're going to be hard on the brakes to the hairpin. Trail braking as well. Don't accelerate too early because you'll go wide. Patient, let the car grip up, get the car straightened up a bit. Traction control might kick in a little bit, but there you go, you're on your way to the final corner. Now here we also don't have many strong reference points for braking, but I noticed the track dips down just a tiny bit where the braking point is, so if you can feel that, brake as the car hits that bump or dip on the track.
Sorry.
And here we go, keep tight on this final corner, let the car grip up again, and as you can feel it's gripping up, that's when you put the throttle down, have a nice clean exit. And that was a 26.5. I think I could go a bit faster than that, a few tenths. This is just on the default setup, by the way, with a couple adjustments like tire pressures to match the conditions, and I just put the brake pads down to 1. Yeah, I did do a quicker lap, but it was a little bit messier. It wasn't as smooth. I like to do smooth laps for these lap guides, so I still think the lap was good. I'll let you guys watch this lap without me talking. I'll see you very shortly. Stick around for a pit entry guide at the end of this lap.
Okay. Let's try that again. Maori? What was that? I think he's from New Zealand. I don't know if that is related to Maori. But yeah, he's very good. The channel Unleashed Drivers is easily the best channel for track guides. Easily the best track guides on YouTube, for sure. Very detailed. A lot of information. A little bit too much information sometimes, but the more the better, I guess. Okay. How do you know he's native? Like, how do you tell that from just his voice? Yeah, let's get the background music back on. So we have about we have about 15 minutes. Huh. I didn't know that. I knew that he is New Zealander and not Australian, but other than that, I wouldn't know that he was a Kiwi or Maori. Either way, he's very knowledgeable, very good at track guides, very good driver. Let's watch the first part again. Let's do our outlap and then we'll pause and then we'll go back and watch again.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now. Your tyres are cold, watch out. Your brakes are cold, be careful.
Whoa! A little bit bumpy there. Okay. Alright, so we're at the final corner. And here I don't know when to brake exactly because it feels like I brake too late a lot of the time. Okay, let's pause there. Let's see. Oh shit. Come on. Let's go back to Donington.
Hey everyone, it's Brandon again, and here we are at Donington in the new British DLC for ACC, coming out their final corner, nothing too special there. Looking to the first corner now, we can go a little bit over the line on the left, and we're going to look towards that pit exit lane, and we're going to brake about halfway in that, maybe a tiny bit on the early side. Now for this first corner, you do want to brake late, and you want to have a late apex because...
So it's not okay. So I had a braking reference of like basically where the line starts.
This first corner, you do want to brake.
So I'm supposed to brake a little bit later. Okay.
Brake late, and you want to have a late apex because you don't want to cross over the curb and go into the grass, because if you come back over the curb again, then the car will bounce around and you have a bad exit. But you do want to go deep into this corner, have late apex, use all the curb, and use all the track onto the AstroTurf on the left. Again, don't go into the dirt because that'll give you a slower exit. Now we've got a little bit of time to prepare for the fast right.
Right. Let's try that. Oh, wait, now I don't have the overlay. So we'll open that up again. And then brake there. So it bounces around and then I can't get the car to turn in. That kind of sucks.
Mind these track limits, please, Marcus.
Why is it doing that? Oh.
Right-hander which is coming up, that'll be the next braking zone.
So close to
on the left-hander here, keep it all the way to the left,
and then close to
giving us a nice line for the next corner, braking in a straight line.
And then using that brake marker is quite far to the left. It's quite angled this way towards the sign here. Come back to the left side of the track, give me a better line for corner entry. Yeah,
And
so I'm usually like over here, so it's like really tight. Like that's why I keep spinning, I
just a
guess.
touch before that board on the right, which is our braking reference. Using all the track again, almost all the way up to the curb on the left, then back to the right.
Okay, so all the way to the curb on the left.
Braking reference. Using all the track again, almost all the way up to
Braking up to the curb on left, and then already at the beginning of this curbing, we start to turn in.
the curb on the left, then back to the right, using almost all of the AstroTurf on the right. But we don't want to go all the way up to the poles because it gets a bit bumpy there, and we'll have a similar issue as before with the bouncing around. We don't want that. Use all the exit road as well. You can possibly use a little bit of the dirt if you have to. I'd say keep it on the grippy stuff. That's best.
Keep it on the grippy stuff. That's best. Yeah, I agree. So it's tight there, tight here, and then. Ooh, okay.
Temps are good.
Okay, that was good. That was fun. That was good. Let's see what else.
All the way to the right, giving us a nice line for this left turn. We're going to give ourselves a nice straight braking zone here, braking a little bit.
The overlay keeps killing me. Alright. Oh, please. I don't want the overlay. Okay, let's just watch.
A little bit after that.
Let's go back.
We're going to give ourselves a nice straight braking zone here.
So right after the board.
Braking a little bit after the braking board, or braking marker on the right, which is that board. You want to brake deep into this corner. Now I have another late apex. I mess it up here. I actually cut it.
Yeah, so he's pretty early on the brake, and therefore he's cutting too much there. I apex the corner too early. You will notice just a few meters after the arrows on this freeze frame. The corner tightens. Brake a little later and apex as the turn tightens on the curb. Yeah. This one can be nasty if you dip a wheel into the dirt. Avoid going to dirt, down curb. I got lucky here, but most of the time you'll get thrown wide by coming back onto the curb. Yep. Okay. That was actually pretty nice, although I wasn't carrying enough speed. Ooh, a little bit of a moment there. So this one is actually very tricky. Let's see this again.
Cut over the curb, going onto the grass. This is what you really want to avoid, specifically on this corner, because it's a real problem. When you come back over the curb again, you'll get flicked up. I luckily get away with it here somehow. But I'd say brake a tiny bit later than I did here, have a later apex, use all the curb, don't go over the curb because it gets a bit bumpy. Over here, don't go too wide onto the AstroTurf because I noticed the rear gets a bit loose and it's easy to spin there if you go too wide. This corner doesn't have any strong reference points for braking, unfortunately, but if the track's rubbered in, there's a bit of rubber on the track you can use.
Yeah.
And then...
This corner here is just all feel for me. I'm just like eyeballing it, like
there's
where to brake.
Actually an orange mark on the fence, which you can also use as a reference point. And if you get look a little bit closer, there's a patch of rubber on the curb right there, which is exactly along the braking point that I use. And I think if the track's rubbered in, you could probably use that, but overall, not very many strong reference points. For this corner, you can cut a lot of this curb, go mostly over the AstroTurf. You could possibly use just a tiny bit more than it, but again, we might have a similar issue with the bouncing around. Here, this...
Similar to Final Corner Monza, use all the track if you're carrying a lot of speed. If you have the grip available, stay tighter and hit the apex. Higher speed and less turn in, carry your momentum using all the track. If you have the grip, take the tire line. So there's like one line there and one line there, depending on if you have the grip or the speed and momentum.
This corner reminds me a little bit of the Final Corner Monza. If you're carrying enough speed, you can use all the track. If you have the grip, take a narrower line. It just depends on how you've taken the corner at that time. And here we go, coming up to the chicane. This corner you have to be extremely precise on.
So the thing is, I don't use any of these boards. I do, like, I brake as soon as this end of this building goes out of frame for me. That's when I brake. So I brake right as the road dips down a little bit, and that's when this building disappears.
Going to brake just as the track starts going downhill after this board on the right, actually about halfway between these two boards. And now you want to turn. You want to keep this.
See, this is pretty insane. Like, this to me seems like he's gonna hit this thing like pretty head on.
This chicane as straight as possible.
You can take out the poles, hitting the black tires. Hitting the black tires will be an invalid lap. You may just be able to get away with fractionally scraping the tires. It's almost certain that these tires will be hit during a race. Make sure to adjust your references for when the tires are gone. You should be able to cut most of the green tarmac.
You can't touch that. You can't hit that black tire thing there. You can possibly just skim it very lightly. But I'd say, yeah, try avoid.
Cut straight over the green tarmac. The straighter, the faster. In some cars, be ready to shift up as you cross the exit of the chicane, as you might get stuck on the rev limiter if you don't. Yeah, that's what happened to me. So I'm gonna need to shift up to third as I exit this. Okay, let's try this. Okay, I didn't have enough momentum.
Temperatures look good.
And it looks like I invalidated the lap as well, so. Or maybe I did that earlier, I'm not sure. Alright, let's watch for the last corner, because I don't remember.
Avoid that at all costs. And then on the exit, you can cut a lot of this. You can go almost touch the sand without getting an invalidation. Cut as much of that as you can, straighten it up. And here we go to the final two corners. Kind of basic corners, but they're very, very vital for lap time. Brake a little bit after this board on the left, and then we're going to be hard on the brakes to the hairpin. Trail braking as well. Don't accelerate too early because you'll go wide. Patient, let the car grip up, get the car straightened up a bit. Traction control might kick in a little bit, but there you go. You're on your way to the final corner. Now here we also don't have many strong reference points for braking, but I noticed that
there's a small dip in the track. Okay, so I don't know if there's a small dip. I don't think so. A few stripes before the end of the curb. Yeah, okay. So just before the end of this curb.
Track dips down just a tiny bit where the braking point is. So if you can feel that, brake as the car hits that bump or dip in the track. And here we go. Keep tight on this final corner. Let the car grip up again. And as you can feel it gripping up, that's when you put the throttle down. Have a nice.
Okay. Yeah, so I completely failed that. Alright, let's see if I remember this now. Just a touch after route here. And then boom, 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 and then okay,
Sector 1 is 0.38. Slower than your best.
Turn into the...
Now delete this lap. Track limits.
Yep. I know, Jim. Shut up. Feels like I'm braking way too early there. I could go way faster through that corner. And then we have the, as soon as the building goes away. Oh. What's the time? Oh, it's actually time. Let's go back. Yeah. Did we do any changes to anything? Let's just save it. Just be sure. There we go. Yep, there we go. Time for race again. Let's check LFM. I didn't even sign up. Jeez. Sign up not possible. You are too late. Oh, you fucker. You fucker. Frickin' turd. Okay. Well, that sucked. Oh well, that means that we are not that means that we are not to race this hour. So maybe we have an open lobby somewhere. We'll see. Barcelona. We could do Nürburgring. I haven't done Nürburgring in a while though. Let's do Brands Hatch. Or actually, you know what? Let's try something new. Let's do something new. What car should I try? Porsche Cup car, Simagic GT4. Where was this race at? Endurance 24 hours. Let's do Alton Park. Alton Park is pretty nice. I don't remember Alton Park at all, so, and I don't have any setups either. So we'll do with the aggressive preset.
The track temp is 26. The air temp is 25 Celsius. Air and track temperatures are rising. Air temperature is now 27. The track temp is now 34 Celsius. Mid exit's clear, push. Your brakes are cold, be careful. We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. just done a 142.74. Your brake temperatures are fine, mate. Okay, Marcus, you need to watch the track limits. Your tyre temperatures look good. track temp is 34. The air temp is 27 Celsius. All clear, push now. Let's get some heat into these brakes. We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. Yellow flag, you need to watch the track limits. Incident clear, green flag. Tyre temps are good. Brake temperatures look good. Last lap time was at 1:31.09. That's your best lap in the session. Sector 2 time is okay. That was at 1:30.70. That's your best lap in this session. Yellow flag. Watch the track limits, please, Marcus. Watch your speed. Exit's clear, stay behind the white line. Incident clear, back to green flag. Sector 1 is now green. Track limits, this lap will be deleted. We've got cold brakes all round, cold tyres all round. Sector 2 time is okay. Tyre temperatures are fine. That was at 130.60. Brake temperatures are fine. Sector 1 time's okay. Sector 2 time is quick. Just done a 130.16. That's your fastest lap today. Sector 1 is 2/10 off your best. Alright Marcus, we need to watch these track limits. Watch your speed. track temps are falling. Air temperature is now 18. The track temperature is now 21 Celsius. The pit exit is clear. Push now. Your tyres are cold, watch out. We need to get some heat into these brakes. That lap was at 131.76. You're currently 1.6 off your best. Sector 1 is quick. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off your best. That lap was at 131.25. Sector 3 time is quick. This lap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits. Look out for the pit speed limit. Exit looks clear. lap time was 1:30.66. That puts you 0.5 slower than your best. Yellow flag. Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. The incident's clear. Green flag. Green flag, sector 1. Watch the track limits, please, Marcus. Flag. Clear of the incident, green flag. Sector 2 time is good. That lap time was 1:29.84. Sector 3 time is fast. Sector 1 time is good. Yellow flag. Exit is clear. Don't cross the line. Incident clear. Green flag. Sector 1's quick. Sector 2 time is good. Your lap time was at 1:29.42. That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 1 time's okay. Right tyres are cold. Just done at 1:29.41. That's your quickest lap in this session. temperature's okay.